fresh.
G33K up. Don't forget that on Instagram, Twitter, everything.
One person. So this is called treason through the eyes of a young black man. I want to go home. I want to go home. All I want to do is go home. See, I was born here in America, but it was back home in Africa where I was introduced to my throne. Learned to stand up, shoulder straight, and speak with the tone of a king. But most importantly, this is all while everybody that was around was the same tone as me. I don't get it twisted, because I'm still deemed a king through lineage, but over here in America, young black men have become so far removed from royalty that they're scalp bitches every time they try to put a crown on. Even feel like they got a clown on any single one of us to try to get ahead in life and maybe tuck away a few ducats. Instead of going to college for 6 years and score thousands of buckets, your boy's going to forget about 10 years down the line. Even get mad because as a stand-up guy, I spend a lot of time with the same women building relationships instead of calling it quits and dip on every situationship that ends up involving some emotion. How you going to clown me because I love with the devotion of royalty and cultivate the land I own instead of roaming the planet plant seeds I might not ever even get to sow? You don't even know me. And I never saw kings argue with peasants, so why would I ever think that you could dethrone me? So you don't know my lineage or my history, so if my character is a mystery to you, don't decide to fill in the blanks with the images that you catch on the 6 o'clock news or the views you hear spewed on Love and Hip Hop, because that's not how I was taught to function. Yes, I am a 24-year-old black man, but if I act a fool, my mother will still slap me in public. And yet you still look at me like I'm the problem with society. Not knowing I'm doing my best to always ignore the 400 years worth of expectations, prejudice, and setbacks all riding on my shoulders. I wake up every day to move boulders in an effort to get young black men to at least throw stones. I'm talking about at least leave the streets and go home so you can see what the struggle is for. See, there's so many of us that don't want more for ourselves because we ignore what we don't have. We treat the good like the bad and tell the whole world that it's sad the way they treat us, almost like we expect the respect to be. See, I wake up every day to move boulders just in an effort to get young black men to at least throw stones. I mean, at least leave the streets and go home for a second so you can see what the struggle is for. So many of us don't want more for ourselves because we ignore what we don't have. We treat the good like the bad and tell the whole world that it's sad the way they treat us, almost like we expect the respect to be a part of the deal with 90 acres and a mule just because they beat us. Anyway, back to the matters at hand. Because I can feel the negative expectations society places on me. Every time stuff hits the fan, they look at me like I don't even got a plan. I swear to God, the world just can't stand the sight of a young black man. And I won't say I never felt prey or temptation in the same way with different women, but I'll be damned if I play deaf, blind, dummy, or victim. My spirit just get heavy because I see a whole bunch of young black men around me that look just like me, but it's so goddamn hard to uplift them. So I sit helpless and watch them glorify having multiple baby mothers and cooking coke in their mama kitchens. I spoke to a young boy the other day who started thinking about prison when I asked him what his favorite system was. And I was thinking maybe it would have been an Xbox One because he can talk to it and it'll follow his direction. And maybe that'd be the inception of a great man's mindset for him. See, the world never tells young black men that we can be great, and that's why we wear our headphones so goddamn loud. Because maybe if we can drown out the sound of everybody telling us failure is our only option, then I'll be able to fathom a world where these words I'm spitting actually hold weight, and my fate doesn't lie behind bars. Me and my peers won't be scared of the stars because we all sleep on clouds. But all I look around and see is a whole bunch of young black men that can't love women because they were never taught how to love themselves, and a bunch of women complaining because they picked a man that loves monetary things, mistaking him for a king that loves his position. Right. Yes, I am a young black man, but no, I'm not a statistic, and no, I'm not narcissistic. I am a humble genius with a love for the advancement of the current and following generations, but when that preparation is interrupted by the small-minded views of racist individuals on this planet, it hurts. Just because we are deemed useless doesn't mean that we cease to function emotionally. I think you can tell by the words I put in that verse. See, black men are seen as a joke. Known to choke when the real opportunities come. Known to run when the babies come. Known to get successful and stingy when you ask for some. Known to buy guns that already got bodies on them and still be dumb enough to hide them in their own crib when 5-0 comes. Known to be prone to walking right past their own sons. Known to take advantage when their high school sweetheart falls in love. Known to think they hold more power than the man above. Always meant to hate, they ain't never meant to love. You see, we are supposed to be greatness for the young ones behind us. We are supposed to be a beacon of hope for the next generation, except we end up with high expectations and low standards. The standards we fail. The world look at black men like we blind and can't read mail. Useless. Dumb as shit, go to jail, can't even read your own mail. But that doesn't give you an excuse to judge me, because trust me, as a young black man, I undergo more scrutiny than LeBron James in the playoffs, while in your head you play off words spit by rappers you think are my favorite idols just so you can predetermine what I'm about to steal from you. And the only thing I've been trying to heal from you and possibly get you to understand is that as a young black man, I was taught how to say please, thank you, excuse me, you're welcome, as well as blessed with the innate ability to tell when somebody's looking at me as if I don't deserve to breathe the same air you breathe. So stop looking at me like I don't deserve to walk on the planet I'm about to change, and just sit back and enjoy the show.
Give it up for Andre Wyze, y'all. So much knowledge. These are the people I hang out with. These are the people I hang out with in my daily life.
We do for love. It's how we for trying. All this life to me and so much like it. All this life to me for so much love. All this life to me and so much love. All this life to me and so much love. Right. Talk to him, y'all. Let me be the one to give you everything. Oh, and need good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Oh. Yeah, dog. We had the Geeked Up event. Came out to rock out with DopeCitizens on NormalGene. Feature artist for the night. Shout out to DJ Sarita. We do WeDoWhatWeWantTV, man. Man, CashoutBeats, DripStreet, Rizzy Raw, DripStreet. Got that mixtape out right now. Yeah. Shout out to everybody down in Howard supporting the movement. Shout out to everybody in Philly supporting the movement. No, it's a good night, man. Check out all the artwork in here, man. It's just different. You dig me?
DopeCitizen shit too, man.
Dig me?
DopeCitizen, man.
Listen, y'all gotta get acquainted with that face, man. I ain't gonna be around. He gonna be around.
No, I'm moving on.
I got you. Some of y'all shit sound, bro. No.
Dude, what is the tape, right? Mixtape?
Yeah, they said 15 checks.
You just dropped this, bro?
Alright, cool. Yeah, I was just get acquainted. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
it's just
man?
different.
You doing what we want.
Drip. Yeah, real rap, man. We dripped up, we dripped off, man. You know, shit, bro. Saying we'll copy that DripStreet. A couple for y'all. I'm saying that's what it looked like. No disrespect, though. It is what it is. All 15 checks, they banging, man. If you don't believe me, go in there and check for yourself. Man. Shout out my broski. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to Rizzy Raw. You know, that's how we doing it, man. That's it.